No, stop that. Heroic Eyeball. Where are you at? Heroic Eye of the Jailer. Let's move this along. Raidplan.io. Eye of the Jailer. I'm trying to think what's different about this on Heroic. So I know the main thing is that the 2 eyeballs giving you different debuffs that explode if you go near people. I'm almost positive that's only Mythic. So the thing on Heroic is just the angel trying to drag people off, the beam going across the room, and what do you even do in the intermission of this fight? 1 second, I need to I honestly don't remember what this boss does on Heroic. 84%, 70, everyone's alive. They're killing the abductors. The abductors were bugged in this testing. No, they were bugged on the Mythic testing. They actually worked on this testing, I believe. Then the Death Seeker only... So 2 eyes come out, but you can stack them. You can't stack them. If you stack them at well, you can stack them. You just have to live the raid damage. But I'm pretty sure they start blowing up. Let's see. They just kill them both. And then after you get rid of one, he starts casting the thing that he casts when one is dead. He's like, my other eye's dead, no. But then you kill him and it doesn't matter. And then these pools persist. So this is probably their first pull. Let me just quick go through it. It just repeats. Does he do the beam in Heroic? Or is that a Mythic thing? Oh no, here he's doing it. So you guys see these annihilating glares? Yeah, you're just gonna go to this thing. Most classes do not need to go to this arrow, by the way. There's really nothing else to use personals on this fight. I guess I'll kind of show you for the other thing. I'm just trying to get a refresher. So he does the beam. There's an extra action button on these chains you do. And then going forward, what happens? He does the thing again. Is there anything different in the last phase? Just before I go into everything. Last phase, everything's the same. You just fight him in the... Wow, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is... Wait, you fight another set of eyes? Lit. Very cool, love that. And then... Oh no, they're dying. Okay, but that's the whole fight though. I thought it was percent based. Let me look up next boss. Eye of the Jailer. Eye of the Jailer fights players until every 25% of health lost. Okay, so he phases 3 times, which makes sense for what we were seeing. I thought it was more... Oh, yeah, who knows. Okay, and then the ads just need to be spread out. Man, I actually kind of want to look at this on PTR. It's probably going to be a little bit easier. But... Okay, so the last phase is a damage amp. I don't know if you need to lust in the last phase. You probably do. Okay, well, we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves. All right, comp. Let's just do things to look out for that we can know to talk about. Comp is certainly bring your best players. Nothing on this fight. No classes on this fight have really too much of an advantage. Yes, if you're a class that can stop the death beam or whatever, I guess that's fine. I don't even think they get one on the pull because they use CDs. It's right after this. Let me see if I can find it. Annihilating Glare, this. I'm just going through the list of classes here. This beam that you usually go to this for. Yes, can classes like DH just nether through it? Can DK probably AMS through it? Can Moon can pop a wall and go through it? Can Hunter turtle it? Can Mage blink through it? Can a Monk transcend? Can a Paladin bubble? Can you do whatever? Yeah, you can any class Night Fae it? Can you Dwarf Shadows? Yes. There's a million classes that if the boss is just doing a beam like this, right? From why is Terragher here? But if the boss is doing a hey, let me drag you, bro, from right here, and he's just whipping this around the room, there's just a bunch. That is not what we want to do. That's fine. This kind of works right here. You can do a million things to not do it. You can cloak it, everything. Anything you can think of, Warlock Portal. But even if yes, classes can do that, but even if you can't, any class can just run to the fucking chain. Right here. Oh no, so he ported it. Perfect example. You can run to the chain and you can redot and cast stuff on him on the way over so you lose little damage other than the movement. And melee actually get 1 free melee on the crossover. You can hit him with the drive-by. Yeah, rogues can shadow step. Yeah. Can you heroic leap over it? Probably not. I mean, you'll probably take damage, but maybe you could just use a CD and live it. But you don't really need to do this mechanic. So yes, are some classes able to do that? But are they way better for this fight? No, the fight's a total fucking joke, right? So, Things to look out for. On non-mythic, there's not a lot. I would say the main thing is I think you get a dot for soaking the angel on this. Let me see if I can find it. Where's the girl? Where's the little girl? Stygian Abductors. Dragging Chain strikes an enemy and all enemies for shadow damage. It tries to pull them off the platform. Okay, I think you get like more dots or something by the girl like hitting more people. But like it doesn't matter. You just never want someone to fall off with it. So there's a bunch of shit you can do with this ad. You can like Warlock Gateway away once it's dragged onto you. So it's, but like, dude, it's such an easy fight that like when this Stygian Abductor, here, I'll show you it right now. Right here. So like you guys see this little circle? You just want to soak that with as many people as possible. The more people, the longer, or like the shorter the chains will be, the less it sucks you, and the faster the boss comes down. So right now you can't hit the boss anyway because they spawned it right when they phased the boss, so they have this abductor out. They probably swapped to it. I'm gonna be real with you. This ad does nothing. They recently buffed it, but you don't even need to focus this ad. I don't even know if it helps you go through the fight. Like unless you have like a bad tank and you want to kill it really fast, like a tank could just tank this ad forever. It doesn't matter. So just focus on the eyes if they ever come out, and if one of these sides happens to have an abductor, I wouldn't worry about it. I would also prefer to save Lust to the end because there is like a little bit of an enrage on the boss, like a little personal enrage. Makes him attack faster that you want to do. But yeah, just small thing. When you guys see these circles, they pushed it so fast. Let me go in the next phase so you see the circle a little bit better. So they phase it here. When's the first girl? So the girl right here, you see how they all soaked it? You want to do that. You want to soak as many people as possible. And then more importantly, I would gauge your boss damage. If you think you have enough time to single target down the abductor before you get a second one, I would do that. But if you know that if you focus boss, you won't get a second one, you should definitely ignore the abductor. Just cleave it and leave it next to the boss. It's not a very high priority target. It doesn't really do anything. So that's that. And really, there's not too much else to look out for. I guess like put puddles near the edge. So like when the eyes come out, you guys are gonna see that they're gonna give you a debuff. There will be a weak ore for this. People didn't have weak ores for testing. That's why I assume it was so bad for them. Like they're putting puddles right here. So like instead of their positioning, just a really easy positioning to do would be, okay, they don't have any boss models for this. So we're going to use 2 smiley faces. All right. So these are the little eyeballs. They're just little smileys. They're happy. Instead of tanking them here and putting your melee puddles on the side, fuck that, right? Like you can't hit anything else in this phase and you're already spreading damage. Just put them here and put them here. Have your range DPS be in the middle to dot both, and just split your melee up half and half, and you're good. Put the puddles on the edge of the room, so when you get to the end of the fight, you're not looking like this. You're looking like over here, like these puddles over here. And very important that you guys grab a weak aura for the puddles. Everyone soak the angel girl, as many people as possible. What's the other thing? What are the things to look out for? Mythic, there's a bit more to this on Mythic, but you know, you guys, this will be something you guys will have a video for when it comes out. There'll be multiple ways to do this. But on Heroic, it's as simple as this. Save Lust for the end, and don't be afraid to use chains. It's not that much of a damn loss. If you die to the beam in front of other humans, they may think less of you. It's all about priorities. Okay, so there's that. So certainly if you guys feel pretty comfortable living this beam right here because you can blink or do whatever, totally cool, right? Like all good. Just real quick though, dying to that's going to look real bad. So if you're a warlock and you have a bad portal setup like he doesn't, you just take the chain, man. It's all good. You lose very little downtime. It's like, okay, word wrap. No, you guys are all right. You're good. So that's it. I think that's everything for this fight. This fight's very basic. So lit. Is there anything I'm missing here? I forgot how little this boss does on Heroic. There's like the soul thing, but that's like very not important. I wouldn't even, yeah. That's what you were looking at a second ago with him when he had like the 4 lines to him. You can stack the eyes up, honestly. On Heroic, it's very doable. There's nothing else to use CDs on. You could stack them, but it's more of like a Y kind of thing. You're going to take more damage by stacking them, so you might as well just spread them out. This is Mythic. No reason to look at that. And then the last phase, I don't think anything really changes. Yeah, that's basically it. Yeah, I mean, this is like one of the easiest bosses, second bosses of all time. Yeah. All right, moving on. Okay. To the 9.